So early on in the project, whenever I first got involved with green building charrettes and kind of early stages of design, it was expressed by Linda that fresh air and light were very important elements, and we kind of put on the table a notion of a natural ventilation concept or a hybrid ventilation concept. So we had talked about doing things like using collected rainwater, which we do have here at the facility as well, and creating some feature, something to help cool, and decided that, you know, we wanted to, with the playground area and the introduction of the children to the woodland, also have that as our incoming kind of air spot. So behind me are two of the largest points of the building where the woodland air kind of comes into the building from the cool north, and is eventually exhausted at the south-faced high, where you would expect to have some solar heat gain in each individual space. And so we decided, or threw out kind of on the table, this notion of having the children involved. And that is the slider system and the lights, the green lights inside. And to give a brief overview of what goes on, there is an email notification when the conditions in this courtyard area here, this woodland courtyard, are favorable. That email goes to a select number of people to open the two sliders behind me, the two large sliders behind me, as well as another one on another part of the building. And that activates two large fans at kind of atrium spaces in the building to circulate the woodland air in. From that point, the green lights are initiated in each individual classroom. The teachers and the children respond to that light, slide the panels in the classroom, which open high perimeter windows along the south, energize some fans to help assist that air movement coming in at the occupant level and exhausting out high. And that's the overall, I guess, process, or the overall sequence. Yesterday, March 7th, was the first day that we got notification for this year to open those sliders. And last year in August, we had 3 straight weeks where every day we got the notification to open the sliders. So we have found that the system's working. It's engaging. It's engaging the children, and it's saving energy. I would say that in closing, when you're inside the building and you look out into the woods, if we had not pursued this open indoor-outdoor concept, I think we all would have regretted the fact that the building was closed off to this environment sitting right outside, and instead we had the foresight to avoid the hindsight, and now have this building that kind of becomes one with its environment.